clock. Maybe I took your friends cause I knew you wouldn't believe, so I used you. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry don't make it right. I know.
We at the crib, she got her legs wrapped around my waist. Conversation, she lick every tattoo that's on my face. Like a thug, I just wanna phone that's every day. Temporary separations, confessing my mistakes. She packed the bags and left me home and I'm still hurt. You knew, but she can't tell me that it's real first. A lot of lies, apologize, the thirst real. When she hit us thinking to herself, damn, this verse real. Rehab out in Vegas that made this a murder set. Send the bottles to her table, then make love on the jet. Temporary thrills, all these women you think I toss. My feelings genuine, disregard what you see on blogs. I've been the boss before I recorded Meek's song. Million cash on the gram, they trending Meek Chong. In the D, my G, he throwing that peace stone. Every picture that you post, he comments on each one.
I'm just typical ordinary, but I know that I can't change the rules. All this time I blamed you cause I know what I'm doing. Stepping on your heart again, relationship ruined. I try to change but I'm always out and around in the club. Pieces of my love letter tore up from this breakup. My worst nightmare is right in my back. I wish I could wake up. Feel like noise, but I'm sorry. Won't turn back the clock. Maybe I took your friends cause I knew you wouldn't believe, so I used you. I'm sorry.
Another shady mission. Like watching the hazy vision. Tonight is love making. Take you any place you wish. Today we satisfied. Yesterday was stolen kisses. Blind insanity. Perfect pictures of me and my family not understanding the depth that they plan for me. If I have kids, will I let her see them grow? Though I don't know, I let her lock up a thug. Till the day I go, no broken promises. A sacred bond broken. I know I die alone, but yet and still I'm hoping. Visions of prisons, maybe I'll be forgiven. Now I know it's better in heaven, cause being here ain't living. Close my eyes and see nothing but pain. The world's crazy still, looking for a queen to plant seeds and have babies. Maybe I'll be the one, or just maybe I'm lost. You'll never know, being cautious. If you play your cards right,
I wanna be the one who you can depend on. Who'll be the one who'll be there, who'll be the one. Be patient. We will be there till the morning. We won't leave until the night.
27 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. This is why we say good morning to you. Hey, welcome inside the Traffic Mix Destination 12 midday. Of course, we have Erlen Symphorian here, and that's my name. Hey, Rome is here. And of course, just waiting for the rest of the cast inside the TMT Traffic Mix topic. Hey, Keisha Cole, the late great Tupac Shakur. And of course, we're asking you this morning inside TMT, have you ever been in a failing relationship? And what are the signs? So that's why we're asking you this morning, guys. Have you ever been in a failing relationship? And what are the signs? What were the signs? Alright, because I doubt you're still in that, eh? Because it's failing. Alright, so what are your thoughts? 730-538, that's our number. Alright, keep those messages coming in. Of course, we'd prefer the voice notes, eh? Again, we're asking you this morning, have you ever been in a failing relationship? And of course, what are the signs? What were the signs? Alright, you can also call us. Let's get interactive at 459-7888. Alright, nice and sign. Yeah, man. Hey, let's take a musical break. We're going to be back with some more. Keep it locked.
gotta play your cards right on one. Can't be rushing like it's a race, you know what I'm saying?
No.
You be patient. You take your time. And you finesse it. 9 times out of 10, homeboy, you gonna wake up with your breakfast in bed. But if you rush, you just be manhandling.
It takes some
Play some
friends.
Light a fire. You got to be cool with it. You got to be slow with it. You got to be patient. You got to play your cards right on one. Can't be rushing like it's a race, you know what I'm saying? You be patient. You take your time.
Hey, gotta say good morning to Nasha. Nice to have you on board, man.
Got to play your chords right on one. Can't be rushing like it's a race, you know what I'm saying?
No.
You be patient. You take your time. And you finesse it. 9 times out of 10, homeboy, you gonna wake up with your breakfast in bed. But if you rush, and you just be manhandling,
it takes some
light a fire. You got to be cool. You got to be slow with it. You got to be patient. You got to play your chords.
And again, guys, we have to do this morning. Have you ever been in a failing relationship? What are the signs? Let us know.
You take your time.
Hey, 9:30 on the ticker. Let's play again. Let's go.
I'm so sick of being lonely. Every night while my man goes out with his homies. I wanna know how it feels to be loved.
And who knows? That already might just be one of them, eh? You're sick of being lonely every night when he goes out with his fellas.
I'm so sick of being lonely. Every night while my man goes out with his homies. I wanna know how it feels to be loved. Sick of being lonely. Every night while my man goes out with his homies. I wanna know how it feels to be loved.
Any other night, you'll be at home waiting on me. What's going on? Any other night, you'll be acting like a bugaboo. What's going on? Any other night, you'll be calling me, stalking me. What's going on? Any other night, I can guarantee a page from you. What's going on? But tonight seems different. Man, it's about this fish. I'm so confused. Cause I ain't even dish. My wife ain't hit me on my page or said. And when I call her, I keep getting the damn voicemail. What's going on? Yeah, I know I'm wrong for going and coming home. If I go in, I'm on, hoping you're home alone. Like cocaine, but I picked the wrong time. And respect.
Being lonely. Every night while my man goes out with his homies. I wanna know how it feels to be loved. Sick of being lonely. Every night while my man goes out with his homies. I wanna know how it feels to be loved.
Don't finish your statement. You alone, call me. I'll be your replacement. Put me in the game, coach. You should let that lane go. Let me lick on your neck and go down to your ankle. Cause ain't no more better, freakier fella from the field to creep with. When your guys are damn it, honey, you looking good. More gooder than a plate of neck bones. Tenderized and yummy. The Energizer bunny can't compete with me. Cause I be going and going, growing. With more motion in your ocean from night to morning. Heavy huffing and puffing, breath stinking and yawning. Something so pretty as you at home alone. That's unbelievable. Like on the couch, I'm over the moon now. I never put nothing before you. That's like eating cereal, picking a fork over a spoon.
I'm so sick of being lonely. Every night while my man goes out with his homies. I wanna know how it feels to be loved. Sick of being lonely. Every night while my man goes out with his homies. I wanna know how it feels to be loved.
Darling, summer sad till my pain gone bad.
Hey, this is where we shout out to the various establishments. I gotta say good morning to you guys over at Shoppers Choice. Always locking it down religiously. All right, shout out to Brett, hey Dawn, Miss Hippolyte, and the rest of the team over at Shoppers Choice. All right, shout out to the bakery as well. Boy, right now you see a person's actually rushing to that bakery, boy. Running after the bread van. How you call it? Woo! I wonder what's inside of there, boy. The right proportions of everything, or you some what sugar spice? My goodness. Hey, got a shout out to Lady May. Good morning. Hey, Lollipop. What's up, love?
They say he moving on to the land with a gate closed, baby. They say he going similar to the sand to his bang on, baby. They say he moving on to the land with a gate closed, baby. I gave my all to you, this how you repay me, yeah. I put my trust in you, this how you replace it. Oh, your love is poison, so no more I can't take it. Can't you no more because I ain't basic. No, being loyal bring you pain. Showing love will get you high.
Question again for the morning.
I gave my all to you.
Have you ever been in a failing relationship?
I put-
What were the signs?
How you-
Hey, keep those messages coming in.
Love is poison, so no
25 minutes to the hour of 10 o'clock.
you no more
At
because
11 o'clock, we have our
being loyal bring you pain.
we have house guest.
You hang-
Right, on Wednesday
you hang-
at 11 o'clock this morning. All right.
Name,
So right now we're inside TMT traffic mix topic.
yeah. Already know that I'm a thug, really big be living. Get on your when you be leaving, you say that I'm tripping. I gave my all to you, but you don't care cause you don't get it. I gave my heart to you, you took my shit and ran with it. Mama told me that she love to see when we together. I looked and smiled, I ain't telling you the f***ing devil. Don't need no gang cause when I'm with you, you my heaven melter. I hope you never leave my side separate. So many problems, yeah. Thinking how I'm gonna solve it, yeah. So much pain in my body, yeah. Selling lies and I bought it. Yeah, don't tell me that you love me if you ain't gon' die for me. You can stay there for around me if you ain't gon' ride for me. You would never leave, I can use this lie to me. Get from off your knees, you ain't gotta cry to me. I been giving all my love. Tell me, do you feel it? Never learned how to trust in penitentiary. All for you.
Energy Buzz, what you doing, boy? You been here? How good, man?
My genie, I got extra wishes, yeah. I got my static. When you ride with me, we get pulled over, no, you ain't gon' do no time for me. I put my hands up, yeah. Police shoot down on me. So many charges make me wanna go and way overseas, yeah. Reminiscing about them days. I was sitting up in the cage. I was begging you to stay, and you hung up in my face. Free Kodak, everything is slayed. They keep begging me to change. Talk the future the other day, and he say I need to change lanes. Cause they gon' try to count you out till you make them stimulate my brain, yeah. Had to tell them I ain't leaving out the same way I came.
I put my feelings on safety, so I don't go shooting where your heart beat. Cause you take the bullet trying to save me, then I'm left to do what making you bleed. And that's a whole lot of love, ain't trying to waste it. Like we be running them out and never make it. That's just too bitter for words, don't wanna taste it. That's just too bitter for words, don't wanna face it. But I think that I'm done tripping, I'm tripping, I've been sipping, that's how I control this feeling you keep getting, you keep on getting it, ooh, oh. Maybe it's your love, it's too good to be true. Baby boy, your love got me tripping on you. You know your love is big enough, made me trip on you. Yeah, it's big enough, got me tripping on you. Tripping on you. My bad for tripping on you. Tripping on you. My bad for tripping on you. Tripping on you. Feelings, so deep in my feelings. I know the same way like me. You control my anxiety. Feeling like I'm touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something to me. Ooh, don't ever get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Yeah. Ooh, don't ever get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Listen to my heart go bottom, boot up. Boot up, my heart go bottom, boot up.
Question for the morning. Have you ever been in a failing relationship? What were the signs? Let us know. 730-538 459-7888.
It just won't stop.
Even though I'm not your man, not my girl, I'ma call you mine. I can't stand to see you treated bad. I beat his ass for my love. And we ain't did nothing that we ain't supposed to do, 'cause you mine. Baby girl, you know I be home. Keep me on the ringtone.
Soon as I seen the shit, told her I'd pay for it. The mom the baddest thing around and she already know it. I pointed at the dunk and told her it's supposed to be yours. Showed her rubber stacks and told her I'd let her blow it. The hottest nigga in the city, baby, you can't ignore it. I showed her I was a real nigga and she went for it. First time I called her shit, she didn't even know how to throw it bite. Now she a animal, I got a sex game right. I told her how to talk to me while she take pipe. And open up and show her what a real nigga like. I told her you to do this, I walk off on the first night. Cause after I beat you, babe, I'm like, back up your whole life. I got a train now she suck me with ice. I call her my little busted baby cause she keep it tight. Whenever I tell her to bust, ain't got to tell her twice. Whatever I wanna get on, she know how to get me right.
Even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl, I'ma call you mine. I can't stand to see you treat it bad. I beat his ass for my Lord. And we ain't did nothing that we didn't do.
One of the worst things ever, boy. You having that love, that connection with that person, the feeling is not mutual, eh?
Keep me on the ring.
So we asking you again this morning, folks. Have you ever been in a failing relationship? What were the signs? What are the signs? You tell us. And that's what we're talking about, is the concept after all, yeah? 20 minutes away from the top.
And your words couldn't hide the sin, 'cause the truth about where you've been is in a fragrance I can't recognize. Standing there, scratching your head, touch your eyes, drunk with regret, hanging yourself 10 feet over the edge. I'm done with this, feeling like an idiot, loving you, I know the rest. I just don't love you, don't love you, don't love you. You are so
And simple as that, boy. Failing relationship, maybe lack of communications, you getting horn, you know, persons actually doing whatever, you know, disrespect you in public, taking you for granted. I mean, oh yo, all the red flags, all these are called red flags. Who knows, boy? Especially, boy, when that person, who knows, maybe with the male counterpart or the female making that money, bringing that money inside, boy, and who knows, ruling that with an iron fist. You know, before it was like that, boy. It was yours is mine, what's mine is yours. But it's no longer that way. So, folks, again, we're asking you this morning, what are the signs of a failing relationship? Okay, what are your thoughts? You tell us. What are you saying for your friends? Of course, you yourself had your first-hand experience. You let us know. All right? Again, 459-7888. 730-5388. That's our WhatsApp. So join the global movement. Let's work, man, this morning.
Tony.
gave you the benefit of the doubt till you show me what you were about. Your true colors came out. Oh, and your words couldn't hide the sin, 'cause the truth about where you've been is in a fragrance I can't recognize. Standing there, scratching your head, touch your eyes, drunk with regret, hanging yourself 10 feet over the edge. I'm done with this, feeling like an idiot, loving you, I know the rest. I just don't love you, don't love you, don't love you. You are so yesterday. Never thought you lose my love this way. Now you come back and be the same. You are so yesterday. I know that you wait on my way. Don't wanna hear a thing you say.
Rolling through the hood, just stop by to say what's up and let you know your baby boy ain't doing so tough. And even though you've passed going on 4 long years, still waking up late at night.
Now, I want to heat breathe that up, but we have a little time.
About those
So let's work.
you used to talk.
2 more minutes.
Smiling while I'm sitting.
Right, 2 more minutes.
Tennessee. And remember we brag on how rich we would be. To get up out this hood was like a fantasy. Now you hear my songs, the radio is playing. Oh, I can't believe my ears and what everybody's saying. Boy, I tell you, folks don't know the half. I would give it all up just to take one ride with you. How I used to kick it on the front porch with you. And how I used to lay back and smoke weed with you. And all the little basement party joints we.
After taking you for granted, baby, go listen.
How I wish that I could hold you now. Oh,
Someone said to you that you never miss the water till your wells run dry. Now, what do you think about that?
we block. Get on America. Rolling through the hood, just stop by to say what's up and let you know your baby boy ain't doing so tough. Even though you've passed going on 4 long years, still waking up late at night crying tears. Just thinking about those days you used to talk to me, smiling while I'm sipping on this Hennessy. And remember we brag on how rich we would be. To Forget about this hood was like a fantasy. Now you hear my songs already know it's bad. Oh, I can't believe my ears and what everybody's saying. Boy, I tell you, folks don't know the half. I would give it all up just to take one ride with you. How I used to kick it on the front porch with you. How I used to lay back and smoke weed with you. And all the little basement party joints we. Everything's okay, yeah. Everybody is stuck. I'll see you again someday.
Nice as is inside this Wednesday. We call it midweek. Shout out to all my kitchen mechanics already gearing up, prepping some fine cuisine. After most times on a Wednesday, it's always about bouillon, right? Hey, big up to Fedos, aka Suse. Yeah, big up Evelyn, good morning. Big up Dekshi, big up COVID. Shout out to Madam Mogu and Slim and the rest of the team. Don't forget to do our snackets, our restaurants, our resorts, locking it down. Hey, whether you're new in town or you just visited, let me welcome you to St. Lucia at its best, Of course, beauty that is at its best. St. Lucia Sweet Paradise. 50 minutes away from the top of the hour, and we're asking inside the TMT this morning, the traffic mix topic. Have you ever been in a failing relationship? What are the signs? Good morning to you all. You locking it down via cyberspace at www.885superfm.com. Remember, you can check out YouTube, our YouTube channel as well. Yes, all as well. Nice. Good morning to FB. Facebook, good morning. I gotta say good morning to Bree. Good morning to Baby Bree. Good morning to Rome. Hey, they're here with me this morning. Let me apologize on behalf of Lady May. All right. Working tirelessly, making sure that everything is in order, everything is in place for the upcoming. Is it a telephone? Lady May, that's what it is, right? Good morning to Lorena. Right. Smooth touch, I see you. Good morning. So again, folks, we're asking, have you ever been in a failing relationship? And what are the signs? Okay. Was it neglect? Some persons would say taking you for granted. Oh boy, some of my friends will say, boy, you're not cheating on me, boy. Some will tell you about the phone calls. No more texting. No more long nights. That is conversation. You know, so many things that could contribute to a failing relationship. All right, persons not respecting each other's space. You know, violation and all that. So yeah. So let me say good morning to my team here. Good morning to you, Rome. Bonjour, bonjour. Welcome inside another TMT.
Good morning to all the people out there, man, that has been listening. I'm locked on from morning. Thank you guys so much. Reach out to all the business places. Everyone locked on, man. Big up yourself.
So gotta say good morning to Brie as well. Bonjour, Brie. Bonjour,
good morning to you, Mr. Symphorian.
Now I'll tell you what.
I feel like I'm really short today.
This morning?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Extra short.
What do you say? You mean in height? I thought it was in change.
No.
I know you're money girl. What? You own MoneyGram.
Well, you deserve what you get. You get what you deserve.
I would agree, and I would agree. So how are you this morning? You look lovely. I love the attire, the flower dress and all that.
Oh well, kind compliments of my mom.
Mother's love, eh?
Yes.
Mother's love. So Bree, I already as respect. We guys have plenty of respect for the ladies. Ladies first, All right, that's what we call gentlemen. That's what gentlemen normally do. So we're asking this morning: have you ever been in a failing relationship, and what were the signs? All right, I don't want to say what are the signs. What were the signs? Maybe you, your friend, somebody. Can you relate? Oh, you're a smart lady. Just blew things out of your head.
First of all, let me acknowledge our listeners. Good morning to each and every one of you. It's a beautiful Wednesday, and it's always a pleasure to be here inside of the traffic mix. Interesting topic as always. I have to reach out to my colleagues as well. It would not have been possible without you guys. Thank you so much. Um, what I could say is that most of the times we do not see, we go into relationships with the hope of thinking that it will last us a lifetime for sure. Um, and we tend to not pay much attention, especially with a few red flags when it starts to pop in the relationship. Um, First off, I would say communication. Communication has always been a very important aspect in relationships. If at that point in time that either or um, find themselves in situations where it's really difficult to communicate, you need to decide. It is really becoming a burden. It has taken a toll on us. Even when you feel less attracted, to your partner, you need to be able to, okay, this is where we have spent all those years together. I value you. I love our kids, but it is not working out anymore. I am sorry, but you need to break it down. You need to let the person know, other than allowing them to be in that relationship and heavily bent and thinking that everything is a-okay, and it's not. You're already seeking attention from other parties. You have already cast a blind eye to that partner, where you lose interest, you feel unattractive. And I'm talking not only to the women but also the men as well. Both parties, for sure. You need to exercise crystal clear communication, how you feel, where you intend to go. Also, with communication would come other signals that you need to look forward to. The person no longer has interest in spending any time with you, for sure. Everything becomes an excuse. I cannot do that today. I am busy. I am working late. I am tired. You need to pay attention to all those as well, for sure.
Imagine you take so much fun, so much pride doing that, but now everything's a
you
problem.
Lose interest in everything.
Like both parts. You're not calling on the end. You're used to be every day. You're texting back
True.
and forth.
And even with the time, you spend less time at home, even with the family. And it's a sad thing that sometimes if you have children, they tend to pay the price of that as well, too, where you spend all your time out there. And by the time you come home, you're so tired, you cannot even spend time with the kids, Mommy, daddy, how are you? How was your day? And it's like nothing. You shower and you just go to bed. So all those are signs you need to pay close attention to, for sure.
Like my friend would say, especially in a long distance relationship,
that's even a worst case scenario.
Worst case.
For some persons, it may work. It depends on you as an individual and your priorities, your focus, your long-term goals. It may work for you, but to not be afraid to say, if you're an individual that is overly active sexually, it's not going to work. It's going to drive you crazy, for sure. Okay. It's not going to work out.
Let's move. Remove.
Rome is laughing.
Let's remove the sex.
So let's move that.
Remove the sex. Hold on. Remove the sex for just 1 minute and say long distance relationship. Say you guys.
I believe long distance relationship have worked for some persons. It can work, and again, it depends on the person that you're in that relationship with. A lot of it has to do with the individual that you're in the relationship with.
Okay, that was the point. Rom, have you ever been in a failing relationship? And what are the signs? Or if maybe not you, somebody else.
So why is he watching me?
because you mentioned something.
Because you probably know what else.
Yeah, because prior to the show, we spoke about something and then So
well, I feel so many times already, boy. I don't know.
I beg your pardon?
I feel so many times already.
You failed yourself, the relationship, or the spouse? What? Talk to me.
Well, I've been in so many failing relationships.
Wow.
I don't even know.
So I should call you Mr. Casanova.
Boy. But that's
Romeo.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
All right, cool. Yeah, a little joke,
but
yes.
Yeah, man. But I would know it's failing because I don't. Like imagine you're in a relationship with somebody and you're always arguing, you're always quarreling. But you might think that's a bad thing. But when you're arguing and quarreling, when the person is arguing with you and you're always, in a back and forth, that person is fighting for that relationship. Now you see the moment that person stops arguing with you and stops quarreling and stops doing a back and forth, it's done. That person gave
Who
up.
said that? Dr. Phil or Steve?
No, that one was from me. That one was from me. That was,
All right, cool.
that was
Let's go, man.
yeah, it just makes sense. The person stops arguing with you. That means that person stopped fighting. That person is not fighting for that
Like, you know what?
relationship
I
anymore.
don't even care. Whatever happens,
Yeah,
happens.
I don't care. You do what you want. You want to
what
go
you
out with your boys? I don't care.
I don't
You
care.
come back home, she don't say anything. Like usually when you go out with your boys for extended time, you would come back home, she would be quarreling with you, where you come from, why you coming back so late? But,
Right. The same way like the ladies, you go out with your friends.
So now
Girls night out, go.
But now
I have my business.
now she's so passive, like do what you want. Do what you want. You're gonna do what you want. I gone already, I finished with you already. You don't even know that. So
All right. Okay, so here you go. Again, here's somebody saying, yes, things were just not the same. Behavior, communication, disrespect, attitude, attention. It is like there's no value. He just believed he had me and there was nothing more to do. Eventually, I left first. I was there physically, but not mentally. Okay?
Yeah, and that's exactly what happens.
And that's
most
one of the
times,
worst, eh?
Most times with women, they leave you mentally before they leave.
And I think Lorena said that, I feel, some time back. Eh?
Yeah.
All right.
And it's true.
But
most times you see she's there with you, but in her mind, she's already gone. But you see, when she leaves mentally, there's no coming back. That's the thing with women. Once they leave you mentally, then no matter what you do.
But how do you get to that point just before, like, talking about the situation before it escalates to that point?
It's all those arguments and things that you were not paying attention to. It was happening, she was telling you what you're doing wrong, what you're not doing, but you were not paying attention because you thought that she was only arguing and being, ferocious.
Baby, I want to ask you a question. As a female, when will you call it quit? You.
We try to show baby brain.
Well, actually, when I would call it quit is when I definitely realize, that there is a third party involved for sure. In terms of, I wouldn't really buy into rumors because sometimes most of the rumors, they will only just be rumors. But if you realize for sure that that partner, man or woman, is actually having an affair, or there's a relationship boiling on the outside with somebody else, and the signals are all clear,
I want to say quickly, rumors cannot be true or false. Wondering if a rumor can either be true or false.
Yeah, but that is exactly what I did say, I wouldn't really buy into rumors because sometimes they're not necessarily true. That's what I did say. But things you need to look out for at home as well. I mean, constant beeping with messages, and the partner, I mean, he's so secretive in terms of he would go to the bathroom and that phone would never stay out of reach.
No, some people just do it for comfort. Sometimes you're in the bathroom for extended time. You want to read a news article or something.
There were cases like that as well. But it's not just calls are coming in and then he has to go out to speak, and he feels maybe very uncomfortable if you're there. He gives an excuse of I'm busy now, I cannot speak now, or and so quick to say, it was the partner, it was the guys, it's those different little things, and you need to be able to detect those lines as well.
Or sometimes it's business.
Sometimes yes,
he don't want to mix business with family. He's now there's
like
family
I did
time.
say, sometimes for sure yes, but other times you have to be able to be in on those little tactics as well.
Minutes ago, Rome spoke about sometimes one person being angry and all that, person to do it and one person to, what, you can just do whatever you want. But apart from that, you see, when it comes to the bashing, that's a sign saying, well, you know what, I no longer want to be in that relationship again.
Nah. Most times the person is fighting.
The bashing, eh?
Like,
I mean, with the bickering, that's a nagging.
Well, I think nagging is something for sure that destroys a relationship.
There you go.
No relationship would tolerate, whether it's the man or the woman, would tolerate a partner constantly nagging. It drives you off a lot quicker.
Some women don't realize that.
Yeah, it drives you off a lot quicker. And then it's always a good thing, even in relationships, to have me time, whether it's the man or the woman, spend time with friends, spend time with friends. being able to understand that you can trust that person fully blown. You have your me time, your Friday night, your girls' night. He has time with the boys as well, if it's a sporting activity, if it's a weekend out. But then everything has a limit. So once you're able to exercise that limit in anything you do and have clear communication, I think there shouldn't be much of a problem.
And I like you use the word the limit, because most times persons take boys' night or girls' night and have the disrespect with it.
It's
you
true.
know, and you, strange enough, same set of persons they went outside is the same set that actually bring in what transpired on the outside. And the disrespect that follows with
even
it.
with the hanging out, you're supposed to be more mature as an individual to control certain situations that you find yourself in as well.
Instead of fueling it.
Man up about it.
Or woman about it, yeah?
Definitely.
All right.
You're so quick to jump on that.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
I am not being biased.
You
I'm
can't be
just saying.
sexist, you know,
No,
like,
I'm
you know,
not.
there you go again.
I'm not.
Right. Good morning, Lady May here. I know she's only passing because she's very, 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 very busy. But I still want to ask her now. I'm going to go right ahead because the camera is on you. The camera is on you right there, all right? Of course, persons. Yeah, she's been MIA a bit, but she's here. So, Lady May, I know you received our topic for the morning already. Have you?
Refresh my memory.
Okay, so we're asking this morning, have you ever been in a failing relationship, and what were the signs?
Of course.
I definitely, because
of course,
everybody
yes,
have been at some point. At some point.
Hi, good morning to Fred.
Bonjour.
And our listeners. The signs. There are so many signs you can think of.
Since you are an ex-boyfriend, exactly. Let's talk about the signs.
No, but that's what I'm telling you. There are so many signs, you know, because when a relationship is fresh, you find the lovey-dovey part. You know, I cannot get enough of you, and oh my God, you make my heart race. I cannot, you know, you get the text messages so often, and when the relationship is like, men has a way of, they have to work. It's like a woman is a project to them, right? I say this because just like your husband, you are my husband, right? My husband is like, okay, I want this girl and I'm gonna get this girl. And when he gets this girl, he move on to the other project, which he have to, you know, he wants a family. Then from the family, his job. So it's like a chain reaction. But depends on what happens in the relationship, then that you know whether you can stay in that relationship and move on.
Right.
But in a failing relationship, the signs, you find the telephone, when you call, the you know, you not being acknowledged, right? Then you may find different patterns of probably makeup, lipstick, everything on the shirts. It's true.
I'm listening. We're listening.
You may find the way they used to talk to you before has changed. The pattern of affection has changed. You know, different things. Then all of a sudden, my food that was the nicest food is not nice anymore.
Probably you're not cooking the food with love
with
now.
love.
Yes, because it's like, you know, it's so many different things are happening. Even when you why coming out? even when you ask, you know, you have that habit of asking, hey babe, how you doing? How was work? And you find work was okay. And it's like no other conversation, you know, because you come with that excitement and, you know, be like, then phone start ringing at the middle of the night or early morning. Text messages coming in. I mean, you take note of these things and then you just want to give the person the benefit of the doubt.
True.
And there are times you just like, okay, well, you see the signs, but you just saying, Lord, this is not the person that I'm with, you know. This person will not do that to me.
Yeah.
This person promised to take care of me, give me all the attention. Then you may ask, oh babe, today's Friday. can I go somewhere? Let's go somewhere. I don't feel like going anywhere, but that person go to work and that person never come back the time that, I'll be home at 6 o'clock and that person come home at 1 o'clock in the morning. So you have to think of, okay, what am I doing wrong? Sometimes we blame ourselves, even men, they blame themselves and it has nothing to do with them.
Right.
This person that is causing the problem, that's their problem. So what we have to do as an individual, when we see these signs, we need to work on ourselves. So when the impact comes, we will not get hurt. We will not get hurt the way that when we devote our life and our attention on all our time on somebody. You have to work within yourself. You have to focus on yourself and you have to love yourself, So why are you laughing?
This morning we had something similar to that prior to we kicking off the show.
Oh!
Yeah, we spoke among ourselves just before we kick off the show, and a lot of what you highlighted came up.
Really? And I wasn't there.
And you wasn't even there.
Yeah, so life is ticklish. But you have to be devoted in order to move forward. If you're not devoted and you're not strong-minded and you're not a God-fearing person, you will not move forward with it.
Nice.
Because everything that comes at you, it will beat you up. And then you see, oh my God, the whole world is crashing around me. But is the whole world crashing around you? Sometimes we just have to block up the noise that's around us and stay focused. Just like Corona virus came in. A lot of marriages are having problems now because they're not. The thing is, they were so set apart because okay, yes, I said that I do and whatnot, but come 6 o'clock, I'm out of the house. I spend a little time with my wife. But now is the time that they have to be together because of that's the union, that's the togetherness, and you find because other people have the outside relationship or whatnot, and now they cannot come together as one because the problem, the tension, the problem, and everything. So again, let's put God first and let's see how it will work for us.
As always. Again, folks, if you're just tuning in, remember if you want to send your thoughts, your responses, 730-5388. That's the WhatsApp number. Again, 730-5388. Have you ever been in a failing relationship and what were the signs? Someone say he's every morning before work he used to kiss me. Now he even wants to see me. He goes to work without even letting me know. That wasn't so. So that's what this person is saying. Rome, most times, you leave and then you say, love you, and you head out to work. How is it, baby, when you come up? Right now, there's nothing like that again.
But is it something?
It is. I will not say.
Remember, he used to be doing it considerable, right? But he's no longer doing that.
It is not. I will not say this is a red flag.
No more I love you.
There are times that you have to ask, babe, this was going on before, especially. But okay, my past relationship was a bit different from my marriage right now. If something, for example, we used to do something every single day, and then I don't see it anymore. I simply could tell my husband, babe, you used to do this, and what happened? And then he'll be like, babe, you know what? Sometimes I have so many things on my mind, and I have to ensure that the family is okay. I have to push to do this, and and you understand, and then it comes back because
One of the good things is understanding, You have to understand.
Yes. And if you don't have communication is key in a relationship.
Definitely.
You will see something and you don't talk about it. You say, me, I'm not saying nothing and whatever. What do you expect to happen?
Problems.
Exactly.
Problems.
So it's conflicts in a relationship, problems. But communication is key in a relationship. No matter what, you have to stay focused and you have to, no matter what you do, even if you have done something and then probably you did it out of say you did something and that you did not let your husband or inform your husband or your boyfriend. At least find a time to inform, because when they get to know, that's a problem. it causes a problem.
So it's better to be honest at
Yeah,
first.
just be honest, and then it's okay, because you find yourself in problem, unnecessary problem that it does not even make sense. So if you're honest with yourself and you're honest with your partner, I believe everything will work out the way it's supposed to work out. Yes.
All right, guys. Today we're discussing: have you ever been in a failing relationships? Well, relationships. Most person have more than one. And what were the signs, man? What were the signs that relationship that you're in, or you were in, was failing? What was the sign?
Of course, Lauren is having a little bit of issues with the connection.
Well, she can probably send a voice note or something.
All right, cool. So you were saying, Brie.
I'm a bit curious to hear from you. You were so quick to get my opinion.
Oh well, for me, it's a feeling. What should I say? Trying to hurt each other, constant arguing. Petty. Like everything's scratching you. Everything's a problem.
Everything's a problem.
If I shit up there, if I think a room, that's a problem. So I just do something wrong. It's either we have to sit down and tell you what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, that's a sign that person is no longer interested.
What am I not doing?
Like every little thing you do upsets that person. Like that person is really not, that person, like you're annoying to that person. That person is annoyed by any little thing that you do.
When I will text him and put it here, and then he know that's not where he placed it, and then he'll put it back there. Then I'll take it and put it back. Because it's not that I don't care what I do, but it's like, okay, it's there, and then he will tell me, no, you need to put it back the same place, So he have to. So there are certain things. My previous relationship was not like that. It's like I can put anything anywhere and that's okay. But this one, he has order of placing his stuff on where he wants his stuff. He wants everywhere around him sparkling clean. So I have to ensure, I have kids, but I still have to ensure that when they place things on the floor, I have to pick it up and tell them, okay, whatever that you place there, do it. So sometimes I allow them. But when dad is coming, I have to tell them, come on, kids, make sure you put this, put that. So you have to get the ball rolling. But not all the time you do that. But when you teach them what to do, they will adapt to it and they will continue doing what they have to do in order to. I do not want daddy to be upset because I do not like to have for us to have our toys on the floor. So I have to pick it up and ensure that everywhere around me is clean. So that's another thing again, because when you have been in past relationship and you're accustomed of doing what you want to do, you just do it. And because you're in a fresh relationship, everything was going nice. But when you get comfortable, you want to do what you want.
Yeah.
This is where the problem comes.
You know what happens now? A lot of women believe that if they compromise, like you said there, like they feel like they're being controlled, but it's not controlling.
It's not control.
Nowadays women feel like I'm independent. You cannot tell me what to do. You cannot tell me not to put this there, not to. But it's about compromise. He does not like it like that, so you compromise a little. It's not that he's trying to control you.
Yeah, like be dominant and you have to be
submissive. Yeah, it's not that. But
some people are just selfish.
These days, women feel like I'm independent. You can't tell me what to do, and that's what
I make my own greens.
Yeah. That's what it feels.
Yeah, whatever.
You want to do
whether
what you
you
want
make
to do?
your own greens or not, you're not in the relationship alone.
That's exactly. A relation.
It's two of us.
There you go again. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification. Anyway, this person saying the thing they used to do, they do them no more, such as call, text, make time, and the list goes on. There were so many signs. Even his mom stopped calling all of us.
Oh my God.
Wow. So just imagine that, my bro.
If the mom don't like you
yeah, but there's a lot going on, and people need to open their eyes to see what's going on, because we in this world, and it is a tough world that we're living in, and there are spirits fighting against us, and we're not aware of these things. I will come to that. Hallelujah.
Right.
Yes, we're not aware of these things,
Yes,
and
yes.
there's so many of them. Going Proverbs, you'll see that.
Definitely. I agree.
I feel our spirits.
So again, folks, we're asking this morning, have you ever been in a failing relationship? And what were the signs? All right? What were the signs? Sometimes persons see the signs, they're like, you know what? I cast a blind eye.
Yeah.
What were the signs that is, all right? This person is saying, constant arguing, trying to hurt each other's feelings when fighting instead of resolving issues. Cursing, name calling, hitting, a sense of dread and of course doom about the relationship. Not putting each other and the relationship first. Insecurity. Yes. And anxiousness. That's what this person is saying.
Yeah, that anxiousness is probably, that person is trying to hide something.
You get
always,
it, eh?
You're always anxious, but you don't want your phone to ring at the wrong time.
Imagine you in the shower, phone ringing, you sliding down, trying to get your phone, right? Okay. This was like posting on mature conversation about relationship, asking for signs of failing relationship. Boy, yes, plenty of vibes coming. Plenty of vibes coming. All right. When they argue about your cooking for dinner, probably your cooking was not good. Watch his every move. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
You see, I was saying the
no.
same thing.
No.
That is what this person said.
So if I'm not happy with your cooking, I'm not supposed to say anything because
No.
it's a sign that.
But all of a sudden you used to enjoy it. Now all of you just say, like,
And it's the same food I'm cooking.
No, probably you try the
Love, you put
ingredients
too much
that I
salt.
don't like. Probably you try Barron's and IG I accustomed to. No, it happens.
And another thing in relationship, you find,
Listen.
okay, all of a sudden I used to answer your phone, and now you're telling me, don't answer my phone, or the phone ringing in the shower, the phone is ringing, and you're in the shower, but you're running from the shower
Yes.
to go and get that
Yes.
phone. Let me tell you something. My husband's phone, my children's phone, it ring. Hello, how you doing? It's up to you, because women are a type of, there are some women that will call your phone and be professional about it, and then you will not know anything. But however, if I pick up my husband's phone, you know this person have a wife. And I pick up my husband's phone and I said, hello, how can I assist you? You'd like to speak to my husband? That's fine.
Don't hang up the phone.
No, don't hang up the phone. Talk to him. You understand? Because you called to speak to him for a reason. That's the reason you called to speak to him. It's up to him if you want to switch you and say, that's you, that's him. You understand? So then she will put him on the spot. The same way you call my phone, my husband pick up my phone, say something. Do not just hang up.
True.
Say something, because I don't have nothing to hide. Say something. If you don't want to say something, don't ever call my phone again.
Not on your phone.
No, don't call my phone.
Okay.
Because if you cannot answer my husband, then that means I don't know what your intention
All right,
was.
now here's the thing. It's still going back to that food. Imagine you just get into a relationship with somebody, and the person is cooking for you. Most likely, you'll pretend to like the food until you're comfortable enough to say,
No, Romanas, that's bad.
I will never tell you I don't like your food.
Romanas,
I will
but
never tell you.
you-
I eat it not with chair.
with chair. See me with my freezy. See me over here.
No, Romanas.
Listen.
You will say, babe, you know what?
Something.
I believe that something is wrong. Probably you end up putting too much salt or whatever.
something, you know.
It is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some people that they will feel really bad when you tell them something. But in that instance, you cooking food for me, so you mean to tell me for 1 year I will take on that type of food and not say anything? Come on, Romanas.
And you getting back for whole year because you're enjoying the food.
And your head getting small.
Sometimes before you're probably working, before you leave work, you make sure you eat. When you get home, you probably find a way to,
the same way if you're enjoying it, you will never eat all that food on the plate.
No.
So you tell a person you're not.
I feel for a whole year you got to
Yeah, you feel.
How you feel that person will feel now?
Or don't put too much food for me. I don't eat a lot.
Oh, you're not a big eater.
Yeah. No,
So portion, you're portion.
Yeah, portion.
Anyway, this person is saying, if he has a secret phone and a bank account you don't know about, all right, hence why you never see any amiss. He says he's buying things with the money he withdraws, but you don't see them because he's buying it for women. Find the bag in his car. Boy, I telling you, look at his problems are there. It has all cheating essentials. Check in the area where the spare tire. Mama.
Yo, listen.
No.
That person is
that person is
insecure.
investigating. And that
It can be.
that person is a detective. That person wants to find things.
And you'll
You
find
know,
it.
I do not put myself through this misery because that is misery, that is pain, that is
Hi,
heartache.
good morning. Hi, good morning. Okay, all right. Hello, let's take this corner. Hi, good morning. You're live. Super idiot. Okay.
Good morning.
Oh, Lorena. Hi, Lorena.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. I miss you guys so much.
Okay.
How you guys doing?
We are right. We're okay.
Hi, May.
So talk to us. So we're asking this question this morning. I know you've heard about it. So we ask again, have you ever been in a failed relationship and what were the signs? Let us know.
Whoa. I must say, Mama, that one is so upfront and bold. Like it's so straight to the point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, what can I say? I think the most important thing that we miss is that it's right there in front of us and we can see it, but we always tend to miss and ignore the fact that it's actually happening. Right?
I'm listening. We're listening.
Sometimes we see the signs as to why things don't work out and people missing in action. Pardon?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, so sometimes you tend that we realize that probably the person is not the same like before, or they don't do things that they used to do. What can I say again? They like so on edge, like for example, like Talmud mentioned earlier, their phones or even when they see people, the way they behave around people, you understand? Like, yeah, sometimes they do not want to be seen in public with you and stuff like that. Because, you know, they might have a lot of questions to answer. What else can I say? So many other little things. Even in communication as well. Sometimes when you're trying to reach out for simple things, they always think that it's an argument.
Right. So let me ask you quickly, your last relationship, how did it fail?
What did you say?
Your last relationship.
I cry.
Hey, you on the radio? you on the radio, yo.
Oh my. I guess miscommunication sometimes and
don't go into depth, eh? Just be shallow with it.
Yeah, I know. I guess for me sometimes miscommunication or things don't always turn out the way that you expect it to, or the expectations that you acquire from some people is not what you get back in return. That's what I could say.
All right. Thank you for that.
So you know, sometimes we get disappointed in life, and then this is the point where I guess the universe is showing you that this is not your place, because most times we get the signs and we see the signs, but we always tend to ignore the signs. Because everybody always believes that there is hope at the end of the tunnel. So sometimes if it doesn't work out the first time, you know, you have faith and you're like, I really think it's gonna work out again. So and so, and we like to compare. Like we always like to do comparison. Like we realize that there was somebody who's been for a worse situation, and you're like, you know, Jack and Jill had a worse situation.
Right.
So and they worked out. So you know, like you're saying, probably we will work out too. You understand?
Like Lady May, you have faith.
Like you have a lot of faith, you know, and this is like one of the biggest problems that a lot of us go through in like relationships. We always think that there is faith, and you're always willing to fix, because you know, you love the person, and you're willing to fix things, and you know, like I said again, like you compare to other people who've been through situations like what you're going through, or worse than what you're going through.
Love.
Pardon?
Love.
Yeah, and we sometimes do it just for the love. And then I guess there is one day that the universe will probably show you that, hey, this is not your place, and you fail to realize that, and then probably when you realize, it will be too late, or that's when you will receive the biggest hard slap that you probably wouldn't deserve if you only took the sign serious.
All right.
You understand?
Very much.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, we have 23 minutes after 11. Let me say 10. My goodness, 10 o'clock. Let me say good morning to Abigail. Good morning to Miss Abigail. Abigail Sherry-Ann Wins. Bonjour, bonjour. She's always looking forward.
Hey.
Lady May's here.
Hi, Lady May. Hi.
Hi,
It's,
Louis.
it's always room you all want to call. Room. You like room?
Oh my God.
From Rome,
when in Rome, do what the Rome.
Yes.
So, guys, again, we were asking. Hey, we have some responses there. Have you ever been in a failing relationship, and what were the signs? This one says being left alone, staying out all night, declining calls, not sleeping next to each other. Damn! Is this an intervention? All right, y'all got some self-reflecting to do.
Yeah,
all right,
agreed.
So that's all this person is saying. You know, imagine, boy, you with someone you guys living in different bedrooms. Isn't that relationship? Is that a sign showing that this relationship is failing?
It's over. 2 weeks over.
I've slept in different rooms a lot.
After 6 months?
It depends.
You serious? Unless well, if you have something, if your abdomen a problem, if your abdomen.
But also, Fata.
Yo.
I can also say that sometimes, I must be honest, we women sometimes overthink about situations, and sometimes we're the cause of a failing relationship. Not anything relating to the things that we do, but sometimes we take things the wrong way. Sometimes the way people behave, we take it the wrong way, and we like to jump to conclusions. And sometimes by doing that, actually pushes the person away.
Lollipop.
Yeah.
Use the word blow it out of proportion. You like to blow things. Some women, some like to blow
things. Yes, some. Didn't I say some? No.
I don't know.
Yeah. Some women are there for true. Sometimes we like to say men, but sometimes some women like to jump to conclusion and just think that is why. And sometimes the men stay away. Sometimes we thinking probably they have somebody else and whatnot. And sometimes they actually going through something that they don't want to talk about, because I find society makes it seem like men not supposed to go through difficult times, just as like a woman will go through something and everybody will sympathize with her. Compared to men, like everybody think like men don't need love as well.
Someone tell you something, just like a cultural thing that
it's like, and that's why I said it's like something that society, the image that society has painted. And sometimes men actually do need a love for situations, and we can reach out and talk instead of saying, "Oh, you don't want to talk to me, you're talking to your other girls," like that's typical.
We do. Your girls do too. Yeah.
Yeah, but people think that men don't go through things that.
I don't know what Lady May have to say. All right.
I'm just my mind,
processing always.
Yeah, because I'm listening to her, but at the same time, a lot of us, what we do, we look at things in the natural aspect. But when we go into the spiritual aspect of things, it is totally different. So even if I explain, there are some people, they will not understand it, not until you really take it in, and not until that you have an encounter, then you will not be able to understand. So I'm gonna just leave it as that.
I think there's somebody who wants to make a contribution, so let's take in this. Hi, good morning, you're live.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, let's get interactive. Talk to us, you're live on air.
Yeah, interesting topic. Just listening.
Mr. Saltabas, good morning.
Yes, Father Boy. I'll let everybody know it's here.
No, I only call the last name. I didn't call the first.
No, no problem.
Why you say my bro?
Everybody know everybody in society.
I know that already.
Yeah, man, very interesting topic. It's a great topic, brother. But what I think you all need to categorize the stages of relationships, because you cannot compare a marital relationship and a teenager or
dating
or
right.
somebody that is not married. These are two different things.
Right.
You would find that people, a non-married marital relationship would go through a lot more problems. Now, if you married, you took an oath before God, so there in that line, the relationship would have been a lot more serious. You understand? So I think we need to break it down a bit, whether we're focusing on people, younger folks or married folks. You know?
Right. So, bro, let me ask you a question quickly. What if, yes, you took that oath, you took that vow and everything, but for some reason you grow tired of each other, counseling not working out, them things just not working?
No, well, from the time you get married, your relationship is supposed to get spiritual, and there's not supposed to be a point where you're getting tired of each other, because God is in the midst of you too, and you have to keep fighting for your relationship.
Now, what?
So you cannot get tired of your spouse if God is in your midst, because if you're faithful to God, you have to be faithful to your spouse. You understand? So you cannot.
Amen.
You cannot disobey God. You know, if you disobey in God, then you're gonna get punished for that. That is why a lot of marital relationships, they go through problems, because the men have been unfaithful and they disobey God. And like Melissa said, they're bringing in other demons into the relationship. You understand? Spirits are coming into your house and stuff. You know, you and your wife just there, and then all of a sudden you're just scrolling out of no reason.
True.
Spirits.
You know, on yourself, and then what happened in there? You understand?
Yeah.
But then again, you know, is the other people that you interfering with that are bringing those, and then the devil is causing you to lose focus on your spouse. You understand? You cannot love that person the same way, the same kind of affection. But on the other hand, if you're faithful, you know, you're not cheating. You've been faithful.
And that's vice versa. That's vice versa.
Sorry?
Both men.
Every morning when you wake up, you know, you see, well, look, you have a princess next to you. Look, you have a king next to you. You know, because that is the person you focus on. You understand? You're not seeing nobody else. I've heard situations where guys saying they have intercourse with their partners, and then it is so unpleasurable that you know, they have to picture that it's somebody else or the other person, you know, they having that affair with.
Wow.
You know? And that is so demonic. You understand? How come if you love somebody, you're gonna be, you know,
it's demonic.
But quickly, bro, just before you leave, I know there's some persons want to do it just for the fame or just to get married, just to say they're married. Talk to me about that, because most of them just do it because of society, you know.
Right.
So let them know that is a spiritual thing, that they don't just do it just because to have a ring or I have the man.
It has to be godly, you know, in order to God has to be in the midst, because the enemy will keep fighting you all the time to try and destroy that thing. That is why a lot of relationships don't last. You know, the enemy will keep fighting to destroy that, you know. And even the men themselves, most times it is the men that has always cheated.
Most times.
So, you know, you have to make a decision whether, you know, you're going to leave the past behind and then focus on your wife. You understand? You know, you can't be married and then you're still doing the same thing.
Commerce.
Yeah. You know, you have to put them things aside, and then, okay, then you start in a new life. You understand?
That's respected, man. So that, all right, you can be a playboy for all your life, for the rest of your life. Yeah. All right, respect, man.
All right, have a blessed day.
Yeah, thanks for your contribution. You too, my brother.
You see what I was telling you guys? There's the spiritual aspect of it. So if you don't know about these things and what you fight, a lot of things that are happening. Say, for example, we may have a dream, right? And then in that dream that we say, like, somebody's having sexual intercourse with us in that dream, and she may say that girl was really good or that man was really good. Hey, you just form a covenant with that person, and you form a covenant with a demon, and that is sexual perversion. So there's a lot of things happening in the spiritual realm that we're not aware of.
Right.
And then another thing that happened again, we have spiritual husbands and spiritual wives. Now there are times in relationship when a woman or a man have either a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife, they can prevent that relationship from going forward.
Wow.
Now explain.
Dive in that.
Spiritual husband and
elaborate some more.
Spiritual husband is like this person will prevent you from having a pleasurable intercourse with your husband. Or what they do, Yes, that's a spiritual husband. Yes, it happens. You guys need to go deep down into
biblical.
Deep down.
Yeah.
So what happens? There are times that they block your husband from getting to you. They block it. Sometimes having a spiritual husband can drain your finance. They can put you in poverty. They can do so many different things to you, and you have to be, because they're controlling you. And not until that you fight this, you deliver yourself from this, you will be caught up in that.
So how would one do that?
Let me tell
how do you get rid of something?
No, because you have God, you have to seek God.
Okay.
Then you have to go on a fasting. You have to go and pray and ask God to remove these things, purge these things out of your body. Okay. Now, if you do not do this, you'll be like, but why no relationship is working for me? Because you have that, you trapped in a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife, because they're in control of you. And then you may think somebody come to you and tell you, you know what? Somebody have been sleeping with you every night. And you're wondering, why would that person say something to you? And it is true. Or sometimes a woman wants to have a child for her boyfriend or her husband, and then she gets pregnant and that pregnancy is terminated. That's the spiritual husband work. This is my wife. You cannot get that. Let me tell you, we'll have to, we have to go in another topic
we'll have to bring that on another show, man. All right? And you know what? We have to bring some religious persons in here as well. Mr. Religious Belief, please take a stand.
Yes.
You know, we have to bring those persons. Now, honestly, folks, we have to, because you see society right now. We have persons from all walks of life. All right, and I think too many times, or too much of the time, only one set of persons getting all the focus on, all the attention. All right. And I don't want persons just be on a pulpit, just preaching. They have to be in here too.
Yeah.
Let persons, disseminate some good information, the way of living, the way we're living, and all that. You take it?
Answer some questions.
Yes, answer some questions.
Yeah, most times when they're on the pulpit, they cannot answer any questions. So.
There you go again. And with that being said, moving along, same speed. With that being said, we're talking about so having persons inside of here and getting some good interaction, all right, getting the views from the public and all that.
We can do it virtual and have them come in. Because there's a lot of unanswered questions out there, and people are saying, okay, I am living right, but why this is not happening for me? I am doing everything that I'm supposed to, but there are times that you have to purge yourself out of the things of the world. You block yourself and you go into that spiritual realm and you understand what is going on with you. Why this? Because a lot of things that are happening around me, I don't just criticize and say, oh, this and that and the other. I look beyond. What is it causing that person to do this? Why is this happening to me? Do I have an open door to allow the enemy to come in? A lot of things. I ask myself a lot of questions.
Is it your karma? No, there's good karma and there's bad karma. But we're talking about it, but it's obvious.
Yeah.
Why is it happening to you? It's like, you're not confident. Like, why? Yeah.
Why?
Anyway, we have 5.5 minutes onto the hour of 11 o'clock, folks. We're asking you this morning, have you been in a failing relationship, and what were the signs? Okay? What were the signs? Of course, this person is saying very poor communication, lack of effort and care, constant ignoring and arguments, belittling and lack of appreciation for each other. Okay? So many things are contributing to a failing relationship. All right, folks? Anyway, remember 730-5388. Not forgetting, you can simply call us again at 459-7888. All right, so let's get interactive. Very nice inside. Again, we have Lady May. Again, I want to thank you. I know you're very busy. You have to take time out.
Yes,
all
right?
right?
And I have this event for.
Quickly, while you're here, highlight that. Let them know.
Okay. On this coming Sunday, we have a fundraising gospel telephone that will be aired on Choice TV, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And this is for the less fortunate. We have international and local artists, and we pleading to you guys to tune in and pledge, donate, because these monies that we'll be collecting is for hampers. We want to serve not hundreds but thousands of people around St. Lucia. And you know that Soufrière is my heart.
Right.
Soufrière for Saint-Jacques area is my heart. So we will ensure that every single person, but we need your help to do this. Whatever little that you can donate, call in, pledge. We have the GoFundMe account, pledge, and then this, I guarantee you, as you have seen, we are transparent. You have seen us work before, and you know that we will do whatever it takes to ensure that each and every one of you guys are okay. And it's more about the less fortunate and the types of messages that I'm getting. I got a message 2 days ago, and it broke me down the whole day. I'm crying, and it's really heartbreaking and touching to hear people going to sleep without food.
Wow.
And it's really
in St. Lucia?
In St. Lucia. There was a day, a Sunday, I just finished it. I had to leave home at 6 o'clock and go all the way to Micoud. All the way to Micoud. So let me tell you, it is tough out there. So no matter what, help a neighbor out. And if you help generously and genuinely. You know, you do not have to turn back and say, when you did not have, I gave you. That has nothing to do with it. Right now, we all need each other. So I'm pleading to you guys to tune in on Sunday on Choice TV from 2 to 7 p.m. I guarantee you're going to get a show of a lifetime.
Who's headlining it? I have some big names.
Yes, we have chosen from Barbados, not Barbados, Jamaica, and we have G Harmony from Barbados, and also we have Tariq Wicks, Tariq Clark. Sorry, why am I so nervous, Jesus? because the day is coming. Yeah. Jesus, Tariq Clark, he's from Houston, Texas. So we have some big artists. We have Imran Henry,
right?
You know, we have Claudia Edward. We have some new artists. We have this young lady from Zeno, Edisa Eugene. She's fantastic.
Wow.
And so we have
I think I'm better.
Yeah, my God, she has a beautiful voice. Manasseh will be there. So we have about 20 artists performing, 20 of them. So come in, log in, call, pledge, text, whatever you can do. You know, there's a bank account number that you can put in there, put in the cash. There is the GoFundMe. So go on the page, go on the Alexander Family Foundation page and share. We combine with Waymaker Warriors, which is a spiritual based organization which was founded by me as well. So I merged the two together because when you're doing charity, you also have to incorporate God in there. Very nice. The two is merged together so that we can bring out the love and some form of encouragement to the public and to the whole world by extension.
I get this feeling, but the show is going to be epic.
It's going to be really,
show
really
of
good.
A lifetime.
It's well put together. And I'm working really well with Choice TV. And so far, every single person have turned in their videos. And there will be also, some people will be performing live because we cannot have the people in America to perform live. But they had to send in their videos. But it's going to be a really nice event. So I'm pleading to you, Soufrierians and St. Lucian by extension, to tune in on Sunday, and I guarantee you that it's going to be a show of a lifetime. And it's a gospel event, and it's Sunday, it's a holiday, so let's make it happen.
Inspirational, motivational.
Yeah.
You have some speakers there.
We have some testimonies, people that go through certain things in life, challenges, and how God have pulled through for them. So we have a speaker. So it's going to be really nice. And we have our lovely Mernette William from Soufrière. She's the host. Yeah, so Mernette William.
I don't think we've met. I've never met Mernette.
Tune in, you will.
I've never met Mernette.
And we have George St. Kwan.
But all the best. All the best in your endeavor. Right? All the best in this venture. All right. And I know it's gonna get plenty of support, sir.
Yes.
Plenty of support. Okay, folks, again, just before we sign out of here, again, inside TMT, the traffic mix topic is on a Wednesday. And of course, we're asking, have you ever been in a failed relationship? Failing relationship, right?
Yeah.
And what aside? So this guy is saying, wow, is this a paragraph? Okay, this guy is saying, I have reached in that many times. It starts where the woman will show some interest to love words are welcome, and they will be a friend up and down. The woman always wants something. I help. What is that? I should make room read that way. Let me start from top.
This morning, a guy said, when she starts asking you for money.
I have reached in that many times. All right. It starts where the woman will show some interest. All right, to love. Words are welcoming, I think. All right, let me just put it in my own words. All right, then you'll be a friend up and down. The woman always wants something, wants you to help her, what she wants, and keep going on. But she always playing smart when it comes to be more comfortable. Like okay, like in terms of having sex. So that's what you're saying. I get it already. All right, with action, I don't get it. I get it already. She always have somewhere to go, something to do. All right, and still want to ask a man what you have to do. All right, so
basically what he said now, he give it.
Yes, like women, like you know how we start feeling every time you come as a female. You always want you checking on you, making you feel irate, making you feel comfortable. But when you have to pass it, you know, in action, you know, like you always have a story. Like you have somewhere to go, you have something to go and do.
But don't you think that this person have already know what the guy just wants?
Yeah. But so why are you taking my money? Why are you taking my money?
No, because there are women. No, there are women like that. They will just because that's malicious. You know. You don't want that person. Do not take anything from that person.
You don't want to. Hey, I tell you.
I do not want to be with you. I do not want to. Tell the person, yes, hey, you know what? I understand that you really like me, but however, I don't think this will work.
Yeah, man.
Now, if you tell the person that, it's him, because some of them are, you know, they get offended and it's like, you know, they may tell you off, but it's okay. Right. You know, you just walk out and you walk out because that person will be controlling after time because he's giving you and then he don't want you to pass it every time, anywhere, wherever. So you have to stop it from the beginning.
Because you don't want to fit fouls for mongoose. Jesus. Anyway, Rome, listen to me. I'm gonna read this one and I want you to take it on. Signs of a failed relationship is when your partner is reaching out to the ex and actually going to them. I want you to do
that relationship was already past failing. If that person is reaching back to the ex, that means that, you know, that person started a new relationship with you and they're probably not happy with the relationship, so they want to go back to their past.
That's your take on that?
My take on that.
Okay.
That relationship past fail already.
Why are you telling you? Okay, this person, I feel this one, we'll make this one the last one, the final one, all right? No communication, desire not to be touched, all right? Withdrawing emotionally and romantically far away from the other party. A strong desire to avoid the other party's DNA/friends, starting to mentally plan and plot to break away from the other party. Those are few I recall from a decade ago. So you can see that person too has been a victim of circumstances. All right?
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on out there that we may think that the saying goes, when you think that you're going through worse, somebody else is going through worse than you. Mm-hmm. But it still brings back to the point where you have to search within yourself and you have to find out why is certain things happening to me, especially if you have been in more than one relationship.
So somebody might be just you the problem. You don't know how to deal with things.
You cannot be a problem, right? Because we all are unique in different ways, right? But the things that are happening around us causes a lot of things to happen, and we do not know, because we may feel like it is just me, I am the problem, but something you're dealing with that you need to get rid of. Again, we need a pastor in the house.
Right, and I said that one would be the last one, but this person simply saying now, when he tried to throw you and your 1-year-old baby off a foot-story building balcony.
This person is possessed.
Yeah, because that person is from the United States.
This person is possessed.
Yeah, because you see how it says that that's deep. I don't even want to go into that. I don't want to deal with that.
That's why I tell you, we need when we having topics. Sometimes we have to bring in,
depending on
we have to bring in some experts in there to at least let us know from different. That's why we have Zoom. Invite somebody.
Yeah, we will. Of course, we've come to the end of TMT, the traffic mix topic. All right, we've come to the end of it, and of course, folks, again, we were asking this morning, have you been in a failed relationship, and what were the signs? Maybe if I was in a failed relationship, I can't even remember, because I can't remember. I was.
You've probably been in one of them. One of them, a couple of them must have failed.
Plenty of them. I think because I'll be honest, maybe most the reason why most of my relationships did fail, because maybe I was too nice to persons, and maybe persons was saying like, oh, why are you too nice? Like, no, listen, no, I'll be real, and I'll elaborate some more. When I be too nice, like everybody, you always welcome people in open arms, whether you know they're gonna betray you or you've been betrayed. You come with all your smart mouths around here, but honestly, most times it's always because I being too nice. Like, always like, yo, what's up? To me, that I think it's nothing. Like for me, Diana, that's how I just see things. I just leave it. I just want to enjoy myself every minute, the little company, or maybe I just be getting too close to people too quickly. Who knows? That might just be the problem. All right, but it has nothing to do with seeing persons on the outside, having plenty women. I'm not Romeo. I'm not Mr. Casanova. I've never been. And will never be. So I just, that's always how it is. And that answers your question, right, Gabriela? That's what you want to do. The listeners? That's just me. I'm just a nice kid. I'm just a nice kid. Rob, your final thoughts? Anything? Just failing relationship.
Well, if you're in a relationship and you realize that it's failing, there's actually only two things you can do. You can try to work on it. See what's wrong. See if it's something that you're doing wrong, that person is now changing towards you and treating you differently, or is it something that person is going through? It might not mean that person is, cheating on you or is seeing somebody else. Sometimes that person is going through something personal, some stress at work, or something that is really, heavy on their mind that they cannot really, that they cannot really give you that attention that they're supposed to. So, speak with them. It's all about communication, Sometimes
I do agree.
Yeah, sometimes women, we always, and men as well, we always think it's all about us. You see your partner there, your partner is looking sad and stuff, and you think, what did I do?
Yeah, what did I do? Yeah.
Most times it's not about you. Most times the person is going through something, but they owe it to you, because they're in a relationship with you, so they owe it to you to tell you what's going on with them, so that you understand them better. But sometimes you have to prompt them a little bit, because especially men, we are a little slow when it comes to communication. We like to keep things to ourselves. So sometimes you have to prompt us a little bit. What's wrong, baby? What's going on? And then we can tell you. And then you understand. Sometimes the relationship is not failing and you just feel like it's failing. Sometimes you just talk about it and see what's going on.
He hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
All right. Most of the time. Anyways, you know what? Let me not give that.
But fellas, if you get horn, it's done.
And I think that was the first thing I mentioned this morning. The first thing he said, I was home. All right, and I mean, like a horn, a tobacco. Well, a tobacco is a water.
Sometimes you get horn and it's not done, and sometimes it's just a wake up call for you.
Yeah, for you check yourself.
Yo, there's something you're not doing wrong.
Yeah.
You're not doing. That's why.
Or you do
that's why your lady went out and work on yourself.
Sometimes it's not that you do.
say, boy, they're making sense. All those girls are running, they're making sense. It's time for me to settle down. That little heartbreak, that little TED show gave you a wake-up call.
Well, you go know that, Romanus.
I get it already, so
testimony.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
All right, very interesting show, man. I want to thank you guys. I really want to thank you guys. That is for you to give out today, or
whatever you want to do. Room us.
You want to give away now?
No, I don't think we have enough. So let's look for the next show.
Yeah.
Okay, Cabrina, I'll put this somewhere safe. So next show, folks, we give away a bottle of wine. And remember, folks, anything you want to discuss, any topic, whether it's relationship, what is affecting us in society, it doesn't matter. It don't really have to be relationship, all right? Anything, already that's pertinent, let's discuss it. Because sometimes somebody in the outside or on the outside
just want to hear a word.
Like they want to, you know what, boy, check what I going through. Nobody can talk to me. Nobody can give me advice where I can say, you know what, that did work, or that is possible. Why haven't anybody said that to me? My brothers, my family, none of my friends. But you know what, I'm listening to Super 88.5 FM and listen to that. I'm going for that. Presently, I am going for that. And I want to thank you guys. The same way, guys, if you have any topic you feel we should put up for discussion, you send it to us. SuperFM@gmail.com. You can stop Lady May on the way. You can stop Cabrina. You can stop Romanus. All right, Lorena, myself, or just send it via WhatsApp at 730-5388. We'll be more than happy. Hey, we're not professionals, but at least everybody sees things from a different perspective. We have different opinions of things. It might just work for you.
Yeah. It's very comforting, like to feel like you're not alone, like somebody else is going through what you're going through.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not taking, you're not joyous about it. You say, but it makes you feel that sense of comfort.
Hey, folks. With that being said, allow me to give you the thought of the day for today, all right? And here it goes. If you're serious about change, you have to go through uncomfortable situations. Stop trying to dodge the process. It's the only way to grow. Again, if you're serious about change, you have to go through uncomfortable situations. Stop trying to dodge the process. It's the only way to grow. Okay, so be inspired, be motivated along your day, and of course, life's journey. Bear this in mind. Hey, on behalf of the panel, I just want to thank you guys. Do enjoy and have a blessed day today. Likewise.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Lots of energy.